What if you could master your mind like an emperor? What if I told you that the secret to mental toughness, unshakable discipline, and ultimate control over your life was written almost 2,000 years ago? And what if I told you it came from a man who ruled the most powerful empire on earth, yet lived as if he could lose everything at any moment? He had absolute power, yet he didn't crave luxury or status. Instead, he trained his mind like a warrior. He saw hardship as a teacher. He rejected ego and stayed calm under pressure, even in the face of betrayal, war, and death. He had absolute power, yet he didn't crave luxury or status. Instead, he trained his mind like a warrior. He saw hardship as a teacher. He rejected ego and stayed calm under pressure, even in the face of betrayal, war, and death. Marcus Aurelius didn't just rule Rome, he ruled himself. He believed that true power wasn't about controlling others. It was about mastering the only thing you can ever truly own, your mind. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to think like a Roman emperor. If you master these lessons, nothing in life will be able to shake you. 1. Control your mind or be controlled by it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think about that for a second. Most people spend their lives reacting to their emotions, to other people, to problems they can't control. They waste energy complaining about things that don't change anything. But a Stoic, a leader, they understand that the only thing they truly control is their own mind. You can't control how people treat you, but you can control how you respond. You can't control if life is fair, but you can control how you adapt. You can't control what happens next, but you can control your focus, your discipline, and your attitude. A weak mind lets the world dictate its emotions. A strong mind stays steady no matter what happens. Practical steps to mental mastery. Start your day with clarity. Before the world influences your thoughts, set your own intentions. Meditate, journal, or reflect on your values before you check your phone or dive into distractions. Detach from emotional reactions. When you feel anger, frustration, or fear, pause. Observe your emotions before reacting. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, let it go. Reframe negative situations. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as challenges to overcome. Ask, how can I use this? Develop a Stoic mantra. When faced with adversity, repeat a phrase like, "This too shall pass," or "I control my response," to reinforce your mindset. Are you in control of your mind, or is your mind controlling you? 2. See obstacles as the path to strength. Most people see problems as barriers. Marcus Aurelius saw them as opportunities. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Read that again. What stands in the way becomes the way. Most people quit when things get hard. They tell themselves, "This is unfair. This shouldn't be happening to me." But a Stoic? They ask, how can I use this? Struggling in your career? Good. It's an opportunity to develop skills that others won't. Feeling lost in life? Good. It's a sign to redefine your purpose. Betrayed by someone you trusted? Good. Now you see their true character and you've gained wisdom. The world teaches you to fear struggle. Marcus Aurelius teaches you to use it as fuel. How to turn obstacles into strength. Practice voluntary hardship. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations on purpose. Cold showers, fasting, intense workouts, so that real adversity feels easy in comparison. Adopt an anti-fragile mindset. Instead of just enduring hardship, actively use it to grow. Think, this isn't happening to me, it's happening for me. Develop a problem-solving attitude. When faced with a setback, list 3 ways you can benefit from it. Shift your focus from complaining to problem-solving. Hardship is not the enemy. Weakness is. 3. Ego is the enemy. Lead with humility. Marcus Aurelius was the most powerful man in the world. He could have lived like a god. Instead, he reminded himself every day that he was just a man, temporary, replaceable, and flawed like everyone else. He wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Most people walk through life with inflated egos. They think the world owes them something. They think they're too important to fail, too special to struggle. But Marcus knew the truth. No one is too important to fall. No one is too great to suffer. No one is immune to hardship. How to develop true humility? Adopt a beginner's mind. Always assume there is more to learn. Read, ask questions, and stay open to feedback. Serve others. True power comes from lifting others up, not seeking validation or control. Ego destroys leaders. Humility makes them unstoppable. 4. Train your willpower. Like a warrior. Most people are weak when it comes to discipline. They say they want to be successful, but they hit snooze every morning. They say they want to be strong, but they quit when things get hard. They say they want to be focused, but they waste hours scrolling through distractions. Marcus Aurelius believed that self-control was the foundation of power. He wrote, "You must build up your life action by action, and be satisfied if each action achieves its goal as far as possible, and no one can keep you from this." Every single day you are faced with a choice, strength or weakness, discipline or laziness. Wake up early, even when you don't feel like it. Train your body, even when it's uncomfortable. Focus on your work, even when distractions tempt you. Stick to your values, even when no one is watching. The moment you stop looking for shortcuts is the moment you start becoming great. 5. Accept death and live with urgency. This is the lesson no one wants to hear. You are going to die. Marcus Aurelius thought about this every day, not as a fear, but as a reminder to live fully. He wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Most people act like they have endless time. They waste their days, procrastinate their goals, and assume they'll have another chance later. But you don't know if you have another week, another day, another moment. If today was your last day, would you still waste time scrolling on your phone? Would you still avoid chasing your dreams out of fear? Would you still let the opinions of others control your life? Marcus Aurelius lived every day knowing it could be his last. And because of that, he never took time for granted. If you live with urgency, you will never waste another moment. Final thoughts. Think like an emperor, live like a warrior. Marcus Aurelius was not just an emperor, he was a soldier of the mind. He trained his thoughts, disciplined his actions, and lived with purpose. And if you apply his lessons, you can do the same. Control your mind or be controlled by it. See obstacles as fuel for strength. Reject ego and embrace humility. Master discipline like a warrior. Remember death, live with urgency. The choice is yours. Think like an emperor, act like a warrior. If this resonated with you, don't stop here. Watch the next video on your screen now and subscribe, because this journey is just beginning. Stay stoic.